been watching, I wanna see that sub 15.
It's part of the comments.
If they actually predict.
Public comments is up to
Yeah, but the level of competition, I just, Indianapolis has one guy like a person. You know,
So, yeah.
they haven't faced the top, this player.
But that's
Since the
just roll
beginning,
call
I've been
and
entertained.
call to order.
Over the years,
Yeah.
it is.
That's what I said. It's good to go.
Hey.
Yeah.
How are you?
No. Or everybody's, you're good. Okay, we're gonna call the meeting to order. Time. Somebody.
Wait.
7:07. 7:04. All right, roll call, Nancy Rogers here, Johnny Torres,
Here.
George Faya,
Here,
Luis Lopez,
Here.
Omar Gonzalez,
Here.
Darwin Vicencio, Luis Lopez,
Yes, here.
Officer Amador.
I'm here. Yes.
Okay,
and the fire chief. Of the fire chief,
well, I don't even know which one it is tonight, fire chief,
Mark Shavers.
The fire chief
not
hasn't
always,
changed. It hasn't changed,
you sent others,
you know, for the last like year and a half, it hasn't changed.
okay, great, great.
So far Darwin and the fire chief are the only ones out, unless they
Correct.
come in late.
Well, I communicated a bit with Darwin. Like he didn't say if he was gonna make it, or if he's working or anything. So, all right. Order of business, deferrals, additions, deletions, anybody? Okay, adoption of minutes, everybody got a chance to read the minutes? I hear a motion to adopt the minutes.
Do the motion.
Second.
Second, no. Okay, public comments.
Yeah, thank you for having me. My name is Carlos Andres. I've been a Miami Lakes resident now for, I want to say, a little over 30 years. I was part of a committee, a special purpose committee, actually, back in 2014, Part 3 committee. Pretty much, we were charged with accepting or not the Part 3 committee and what to do with it. Again, it's been 10 years, so I said maybe it's time to get back into the swing of things and maybe join the committee. I'm not sure if there's still a vacancy here, but nonetheless, I've been told by some of the friends that are more involved than I am here in town hall to visit some of the committees and see some of the objectives and you know, the flow of meetings and see which interests me. And nonetheless, you know, I was very interested in this one. Public safety is very important to me. I live on Day Pine Avenue, very nearby, so we try to establish a lot of safety protocol with neighbors, you know, WhatsApp group chats and making sure we use it on emergency numbers. So nonetheless, just wanted to see how the wheels turn in this committee and, you know, some of the stuff that I'm practicing and I can look to you all so I can implement my neighborhood. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, two questions. Spell your last name for me.
Andres.
Did you, fill out an application and go through that process yet?
I have not.
Okay,
I have not.
okay. Well,
I mean, is there
appreciate
still,
your comment.
I don't know, is there still a vacancy or?
Yes, there,
Right now, there is one vacancy.
That's very good to know. Okay, thank you.
that's,
Now,
Yeah.
just so you're aware, have you talked to the town clerk's office at all?
I don't know if she's, well, the actual town clerk, no, but I did speak to a representative from town, a young girl, I don't know.
Victoria?
Victoria,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's the deputy town clerk. Okay, and she advised you to come to the meeting.
Well, she told me there was an opening,
Yeah,
and then, you know, I have other, you know, colleagues and friends in the town and say, you know, go ahead and if
Okay.
you're interested, join the meeting, you know,
Okay.
see how you like it.
that, the opening he's referring to, we're talking about Criado's opening.
right. So I was just checking in because I think somebody else was also applying.
Okay,
There was an issue with that.
Well, no. So just so to recap for you guys, the only thing we were missing from that person was for them to attend the meeting. But the council member was ready to appoint. He was just waiting on that person to attend the meeting. As of right now, the person has not attended the meeting. So I just want to be clear because it sounded like he was, you know, trying to appoint this person. Hasn't happened because they haven't met the qualification. I'm just letting you know, you might want to reach out to the council member as well, so then he can decide between you guys, I guess. Because he only has one opening right now.
Got it.
So that's why. So you'd probably want to get in contact with him to see if he's still trying to appoint the other person.
So let me ask you, when it comes to stuff like that, any people appointed by the councilman, like, we don't make decisions, it's based on them.
No, the only reason I shared the application with you guys is one, to inform you guys that somebody was interested.
Okay.
And because some council members like to get feedback from the committee members. Ultimately, it is their decision, but they like to, some more than others like to involve the chairs and the committee members. And that's really why I was letting you guys know, because Councilmember Collazo asked for you guys feedback on it.
Okay.
So he's attended and the other guy's turning paperwork, so if he turns in his paperwork quick. Maybe you
Yes.
can,
Yeah,
You already-
I recommend that
Yeah, but
when you leave here, if I may.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? You came in just in time, we're doing public comments. Well, yeah, anyway, I recommend that when you leave here, take some time and catch Councilman Criado before the council meeting.
Okay.
And let him know that you were here and you want to, fill out an application,
Okay,
okay?
can I fill it out beforehand? Is that something available online?
Yeah, so we don't have a council meeting today.
Oh, I thought we did tonight.
No.
Never mind.
Okay.
So if you want, give me your email and I can send it to you. I can send you the link where you would apply.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Excellent.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a little bit.
No, Yeah,
And
and
I
I,
understand you said that you were a previous member of public safety committee.
no, another committee.
Yeah, part
Oh,
three
okay.
committee. Yeah, so the part three committee is the old part three by Big Cypress
Part
Drive.
three committee.
Yeah,
Doesn't even
yeah.
exist.
That was a special purpose committee. It was around for about 10 months. And pretty much we accepted the property and we had certain provisions or recommendations that we give to the council that they put in place when they do accept it.
How does he get that back to Collazo? Do you have to email it back to somebody?
so Victoria Martinez, she's the deputy town clerk and assistant to the town council. So she's the perfect person who you follow up, hey, letting you know,
Right.
I submitted my application and hey, can you please, I would like to get in contact with Councilmember Collazo about possibly being appointed. I can also send you
Is he-
his town email.
Okay, that would be perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Those are your options.
You already been.
Okay, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Oh, I have one.
Go ahead.
I heard that this Saturday, Collazo was calling us to see if we want to volunteer for the hurricane preparation or something. Or calling the orderly.
You didn't call me. I was home.
Whoa, is it Victoria Martinez? or what?
Yes, she's the deputy town clerk.
She sent an email, no?
I'm not sure. I
Oh,
was
she
not
did?
copied in that one.
I
but
got mine.
So probably, but I know they've been working on it, so it doesn't surprise me if you guys did receive
You've
any.
done it in the past.
Exactly, so sounds like,
Yeah,
yeah, so they're getting prepped for hurricane season, so.
So they're redoing the list or updating the list.
Yeah, they're just calling
Yeah,
all
yeah.
volunteers to see if they're still willing to volunteer for this year, should we need them.
Okay, I'll just talk to that.
Collazo is- Well,
It's a town effort, I mean, I don't know, but he's involved, definitely, but. In charge is the town for it.
oh,
It's just the deputy town clerk's office is the one that handles the volunteers. That's probably why she reached out. And he probably sent a reminder or something.
it's gonna be Saturday at what do you call the place, the fire station,
So
something?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I wasn't copied. I'm sorry. I'd have to find out for you.
Because I don't know anything about this.
I'm
I'll
gonna
make
see.
plans, yeah. Okay. All right. Any other public comments? The records show that Detective Nieves has joined us. And we're on public comments if you want to speak.
Yes, well, I was gonna talk about the appreciation, but I see that you have it there in their own business, and I guess I wouldn't mind waiting to talk when you bring it up. Thank you.
Okay. Special presentation Chief Jeffers is not here, so we're going to hear from Officer Amador.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Sorry, before you go ahead, you guys skipped through, the adoption of minutes.
No, we.
I had
we
Johnny
did it.
and the second by Omar.
Johnny normal.
But did you make the motion to approve?
We will now.
Okay,
Motion to approve the minutes.
Aye.
no, like the actual,
I know.
I guess, the,
I'll make that the motion,
The silent motions.
aye.
yeah. Officer Amador, you're up.
Okay, all information is going to be year to date, in comparison to last year. So far in homicides, we're at 0. Last year we had 4, so we're down by 4. 0 is good. Robberies, we had 0, we're up to 3, so we'll uptick it by 3. Auto thefts, we were at 31, we're now at 40, so we're 9 over where we were at last year. Commercial burglaries, we were at 5, we're at 2, so we are 3 down for commercial burglaries. Residential burglaries, we had 5, we have 4, so we're 1 down. And that's.
We have a copy of that.
Yes.
Rebecca. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Anybody got any questions or comments for Officer Amador? Thank you. Just set up the records. Super. Okay, old business, Police Appreciation Month, update and proclamation. Thank you, George, for coming to the event. We were there for a very long time. It was a day of proclamations and things and specials, whatever. We were the skunks at the end of the arc,
We were the last
like the
one.
old cartoons. And we got the proclamation. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do with it, but I certainly snitched it. You can arrest me. I snitched it for you guys to see. Be careful if you pass it around. These little clippy things are sharp. I'm going to request maybe a few things on there being corrected or added. If we can, we'll see. But this is what it looks like. It'll go up on the wall here eventually. And I don't know how that works. These proclamations, are they kept on the outside by someone and then another one is put up on this wall? Or that's the only
No,
one and
that's-
it goes on the wall?
That's the only one, normally it's given to somebody, but if it's like town related, then we put it, put it up.
Okay, well, it's got a couple of typos. If they can fix it, I'd appreciate it.
You'd have to reach out to Joseph's also, the mayor's office, because they're the ones that do
That's why
the,
I'm hanging on to it.
So the major gave it back to you, because I think we gave it to him that night. I don't know if it was gonna take.
yeah,
it.
I think you could have given it to, because it is for police. So I think they were there to receive it,
Yeah,
but if they're okay with you guys keeping
We
it.
gave
then
it to
you
the,
guys
we
keep
gave it to the major, so I don't know how it got, maybe he noticed the errors and gave it back to you.
So I guess you guys had the intention of giving it to the mayor,
Well, to the major,
the major.
Yeah,
yes.
because he's the one that we gave it to, and he kept, when I left, he had it in his hands, so I don't know how,
well, he
who noticed
left
it?
it, so I took it.
So
Oh,
you guys,
maybe
you
because of
guys
the typos or
you
something?
guys want to give it to him or,
Yeah, we want to put it on our side.
okay, so
On
they
your
want to
side.
keep it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it with you. If you want it corrected, I'll leave that up to you guys. I will be on your side to bring it up. But this way you have it and I don't, because I don't wanna break it. Da, da, da.
Be careful, be careful, be careful.
I'm not going any further with it, I don't want to touch it anymore, I have bad luck.
Keep it in the meantime till they give you the corrected one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have a spot.
Hold it hostage. I won't press charges. Okay. Thank you. And old business, Police Appreciation Month update proclamation. We kind of just spoke about that. George and I were there. We waited all day. Detective Nieves, yes.
I wanted to thank you
all for participating in that, for doing it. Robin got us the car, so our memorial vehicle was here. Pictures were awesome.
Did any of you get to see it actually outside with the blue lights flashing and everything?
Yeah,
It was awesome.
And
got
Robin, of
pictures.
course, participated with his partners in presenting the colors and the honor guard. And I thought it was really nice. Thank you, Isle. You got all the council members wearing the blue ribbon and they had the little blue candle in front of them. And I know that, I don't know if John, maybe Minor Laker or somebody took a nice picture of
Yes.
all the council
Yes.
members and everything. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Another pic of the guys out front, and then of course Nancy with the voice. This is just a few pics of some of the residents that well, this is our lobby where we put the announcement, and a couple of residents who did light up blue in support of police. And I guess to be discussed for next year, and hopefully next year, you know, we'll catch on a little bit more and more residents will light it up. I spoke to someone that maybe next year at Main Street, they can light up the fountain area blue. So I have some ideas flowing for next year and I'll discuss them then, but some of them are like, we could probably do a sheet also that could be put up like this, because the cards, you know, I don't know if people flipped them over and stuff like that. I thought they were great, but this might be good to accompany the cards next year. And then perhaps something to consider for next year, if maybe we could light up the town blue for police week. I think lighting up blue for the whole month, people kind of like linger and like, I'll do it next week, or I'll do it, you know, whatever in a few weeks. So maybe next year we can kind of tighten it up a little bit and say, you know, let people know that it's the whole month, but light up the town blue on that week.
Definitely that week.
Yeah, just focus on that week, and that way it's, you know, I think when we have deadlines and the tighter timeframes, people can, you know, connect better. But those are just some thoughts for next year. Part of the reason I had mentioned that I wanted to join you guys here was for that kind of, for crime prevention things with projects and things that I wanted to do with my partner here. And I just feel that our relationship with the community and working together with them is a big part of that. Plus, I just, I'm looking forward to a time again where we are kind of like have a much better rapport with the community, and I feel like events like this kind of help out, you know, just and then the coffee with the cop and you know, maybe need to do a few more of those things where we interact. And I'm looking forward to October for Faith and Blue, right? For Faith and Blue. So maybe we could chat about that and get the ball rolling with that. It's a really awesome program. And so I probably won't be joining you for the next few meetings, but when we start pushing forward the Faith and Blue project, if it's okay, I'll come back and see if we can work on that together. But thank you guys. It was really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, pleasure. Thank you for helping with the distribution of the lights as well.
Sure.
Did all of you who took lights, did you put them in the different businesses?
Yes.
Okay. There was,
Sorry?
when you took the blue lights
Mhm.
at that meeting, did you distribute them at the different businesses? I didn't get a chance to go looking or anything. No. Okay.
Through the chair, can I say something about Detective Nieves?
Sure.
I know I'm outside of public comment, but I know you were saying about, you know, your relationship with the community. I mean, you helped out immensely with me. You probably don't remember me, but it's been years now. But there was a burglary in my house and you were part of the team that handled it, and you guys did a phenomenal job. So I did recognize some of the officers that were there that day, Google being one of them. You know, coincidentally, he was on call that day. He's a family friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you all did a, you know, fantastic job, so.
It's my pleasure. What we're here for, and unfortunately you had to go through that and we met under
Oh,
those circumstances,
yeah.
but you know, we're hoping that like that one interaction at a time, we can reestablish good rapport with the community and work together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, fire station mural, Darwin's not here. And, I don't know what he was speaking with Barbara Barron. And, I don't quite know what their conversation was. He didn't share it with me. He was busy. I believe he was at work today.
I think that's good, because you guys are not supposed to be talking about that.
No, I
outside of
was just
the
asking
meeting.
him, I was just asking him if, you know, to put it up, if I was to put it on the agenda. I didn't ask anything else, believe me.
But yeah, the next steps were, he was gonna bring us feedback that he would have received from the fire reps to see if they were receptive to doing the printing of vinyl. That was the last conversation we had. So he was gonna give us feedback on what the fire reps thought about them. So I guess we'll get that next month.
So 7C.
No, I don't know how much time we're gonna have to act on how much to spend and all that other thing. We're gonna have to have answers by next month, hopefully. The coins quote update. We decided on one coin, one side police, one side fire. The only thing is we haven't gotten estimates. So I'm gonna ask someone to take that over, please. Is to, you know, come up with. The design is fairly simple. It's gonna have police on one side, fire on the other, red and blue. I didn't have it in my notes if we chose a spinner style, I think.
No, I think we're gonna stay
Very
with that.
It's gonna be too much.
I have the info for the, whoever wants to take that over for the, I think it's sergeant or detective that does them for the PBA, and that's the information I got for that, if somebody wants to use.
Right.
And I don't know if he had a contact too. I don't remember if he, Darwin had mentioned something about, contact too. I don't remember.
So, can we decide on who's gonna take it over? Because as of right now, you guys have been bringing this quote back since November last year, and we have not seen it. So I guess it's a good conversation to have. Are you guys interested?
It took
If
us a
you
while to
are-
decide what we wanted first.
Well, no, you guys agreed on this in November. So as of November, you guys agreed on bringing quote and you have it. So that's, I just want to understand if you guys are still interested in this or not, because you've been saying yes since November, but nobody has brought up. And that's been like the lingering next step.
Well, Darwin's not here.
It was,
I know, but he had a contact.
but, so I just want to know if somebody wants to take the lead on this and continue that, you know, move it forward.
Okay, nobody can take the lead, then I would make a motion that, we table it for next year's, budget and go from there. If it's gonna take this long to, you know, we decided what we wanted.
So do we have information of who did the coins last time? So we can go and also ask them for a quote. Do we have a design?
I'd have to go
nothing?
back and look, but you guys haven't requested that from me, I'm happy
No,
to
no,
look
no,
into
I
it.
know, but we don't have any design, any,
The design you guys agreed on, you'd have to go back to the minutes, because I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I know you guys agreed on a design. And then I have on my notes here that you guys had even agreed on getting a quote for 100, like that's the number you guys had.
Oh, if whoever got that information, if they can send it to me, I can reach out a few companies to see if
Yeah,
they can give.
so
us a
he has one, right?
Okay.
Where you can get it at least.
The PBA, because I was the one with the spinner and, you know.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the spinner. We're gonna do fire one side, police on the other.
Does anybody remember the design? Because I think it was the flag with the blue line and then,
Yeah, I think I
I
have.
don't remember the design. Been a
Me
while.
either. That's why I'm asking you, because I don't remember.
I know it wasn't gonna be the spinner for sure.
And I think on
All
one
right,
side
I'll
was
tell
the
you what.
original,
Johnny,
that looked like the original.
I will look at my phone.
Yeah, and just send me, shoot me an email with the information, and then, from here to the next meeting, I'll try to have something in paper.
And I will mention, you guys aren't like married to a vendor, so you guys are
No,
one
no,
of
I
the
know.
few If it makes it easier, you guys can use any vendor that will provide like a cheaper price.
Yeah.
You guys, the committees don't go through procurement, so. Okay, so we're gonna leave next step for this, for Johnny to.
Jenny, we can talk to, or was gonna talk to,
And his police department?
yeah, because they did that once, 1 year, I know they came in with, there's, what do you call it?
The coins?
The coins.
Yeah, so we gotta get several quotes anyway, so.
Yeah, we should be bringing more than one, just to make sure you guys are getting the best deal possible. What I can do for you is I'll pull it. I'll pull the last invoice I can find that where you guys place an order for
That's
that
good.
line item, and then I guess maybe that helps you.
Okay, yeah,
And I wonder if Andy's police department does it, if Lou does it too.
okay. No, because I can search the different companies and stuff, but if we have somebody in place, they can give us a better price or a better deal. We can compare.
I know I did it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
if Andy does it, maybe Lou does it too, and that's 2 and plus 3.
Yeah.
That's 3 quotes.
So that's why I
right
wanna know the design, because that way I can just tell them, look, this is what we're
This
looking
is
for,
what
this is in the
it's
front, this is in the
mix.
back,
Please take it.
that way they can give us.
Yeah, I wish I can bring the one that we did.
All right, guys, carefully pass this around. Yes, we can do this? To see at least this picture? All right.
As
It
long
was
as
the
it's
first
within
one
a
that
public
came up.
meeting.
First one that came up. And I don't have both sides, and it says 2012. I don't know who did that one. Did one of our guys, I don't know where I took that picture from.
That's the point that I brought last time.
That's the one you brought,
I
okay,
don't know where.
you don't know.
But it, on the other side, on
On the back.
the little flip.
Oh, that's the spinner one?
On the, no, on
No, he's talking
the
about the
little
case.
container, the case,
Oh,
it says where it came from. On the case, it says where it came.
all right. So who's gonna check on the coins now? Johnny. If you and Amador can get together and he can give you that, it's a place to start. Okay, the company might not even be still doing them, but in the meantime,
But you that.
But where is the design that we approved, so he can have it?
I'm looking at the phone, yeah.
Would it be
That one
attached
came up
to
first.
a report or something?
You guys just described it, nobody ever brought a picture, or if a picture was brought, she brought the old ones, and then you guys described it based on that.
But I think we agreed even on the design, but I guess, well, he's the one that.
This one says, all right, guys, pass around again. This one says point emblems. Well, that's, gotta go back a while.
Oh,
Okay. PSA Police and Fire Appreciation Follow-up Date, Venue, Plaques, and Attendees. Let's go to that while I,
I have a question
but
through the chair, is 7D and 8A the same thing?
7B and 8A.
Is it related to the police and fire appreciation?
Yeah, because you're gonna try and get who the winners are. I guess she's talking the plaques in general, and 8A is getting the specific award, the
And it
person that
says
won it.
Plaques as well.
Well, it says plaque
They both
nominees.
say
Yeah,
plaques.
nominees.
So is it the same item? I just want to make sure, or are you talking about something else? I think it's the same item, right?
Well, that one just says the
8A.
8A is just asking you to reach out, or somebody reach out to the supervisors for the nominee.
8A is determining who they're gonna be. 7D is deciding who's gonna do the work and who we're gonna use and the venue and all the general stuff. I included plaques in both places because one is where we're buying and then the other one is finding out the names.
Okay,
That's-
I just wanted clarification.
I know.
Thank you.
I know, that's very loud.
Okay, so 7D.
7D, okay, the police and fire together at the venue we've used in the past is a lot of money. We have it, but it's not a. It's just a bunch of people, nobody knows who's who. It's just a lot of money to fill up a room. And what I was thinking of was, I've seen some really nice things done in other places. Go ahead.
I think
please.
we had agreed last meeting that to save that money that you're talking about, I think we agreed on sending them food, like
Yeah, like a breakfast.
like
or
a whole
lunch.
bunch of food to the police station, a whole bunch of food to the
Fire.
fire station.
And doing a proclamation at the,
At the,
Council
At the
member.
council meeting.
yes,
okay,
and the
So,
awards winner, I
yeah.
guess, would be
Announced in the,
and I guess the
meeting.
plaque would be given at that meeting.
so like event as you know it would not be. an
would not
event.
be, yeah.
It would be like an appreciation.
So what we agreed was like, for example, we determined a day, I think it was the week of September 9.
Yeah, whatever that week
Yeah.
was, we were
Well,
gonna
that week of
send,
September 9, we were gonna send food to the police and the firefighters. And for that month, we were gonna do the plaques and the consummate meeting. And that way we eliminate, and that
Yes,
way
September.
they
September
get
10th.
benefit. Yeah, September 10th.
Yeah, you guys said during the September council meeting, you were
Yeah.
gonna do special presentations, do a proclamation. And you were gonna do away with the events. You guys already confirmed that.
Yes. Less of a headache, they get more appreciated for it, because they're really gonna enjoy it.
And more
Alright.
people are gonna get involved, are gonna be more involved, because you're providing all the food for
Yeah.
basically everything.
I'm not gonna take the time right now to have you guys repeat all that, but I want to put it in writing.
It should be part of your last minute.
Yeah, the last minute, it
The
was.
ones you guys approved today.
Where it's specifically laid out what day, when you're gonna do police.
It wasn't a date. You guys just said September because
Right,
that's the
because,
month.
because September's coming up and we're gonna have to make plans with vendors. And with police, it's one thing. You've got the guys that are here at this station and you have it here, it's easier.
Yep.
As a fire department, you got 3 different shifts and they're all gonna wanna
Right.
take place and that's more complicated. It still should be the same venue.
It's the other way around,
meeting.
because fire has one shift, we have 3. We're the ones that have 3 shifts, they have 1.
They only have one shift,
Yeah, 1 shift, yeah.
like 8 to 4 or whatever it is.
So 24 hours,
But that's what I'm saying.
yeah. 1 shift, so 1 time, but for us, it's 3 different shifts.
But it's gonna have to be all day long so that all the people can get food or whatever and celebrate.
No,
That's
you
what I'm
can do
trying
one like,
What you can do, if I may, you just,
Please.
what you can do is, let's say that, and I don't know, let's say the shift ends at 8 PM. I'm just putting an example. You order dinner for that shift and then the one that comes in replacing, you order breakfast for them. So you're just placing 2 orders.
Okay.
Fires, right? Would that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's gonna
Usually
be,
they do-
okay, so those details we're gonna need to have.
Well, you guys can just agree on that right now. You had the discussion pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I'm getting at.
for police, super simple,
One batch.
what you said, usually we'll do like lunch. Because lunch is for the day crew,
One is
But-
getting out, one is coming in.
and then the afternoon guys will eat from that lunch.
So what time
Yes,
do
there's
you
always more.
suggest of
Usually around 12:30 for 12:30 is like if it's 2 groups, so the bulk. And then something at night. That's it, so 1 and 1. But just
so a bigger order
Yeah, a
at
bigger order.
12:30
a bit
and then
12:30,
and then
yeah.
a smaller one at around
or at night.
like
You know, the night crew to come in and we tell them beforehand, listen,
What
we're gonna have
time
food
do
for
you
you guys. Okay, they come in at night, so their shift is 10-11.
Would it work to do like a big order and then like put some in the refrigerator so the night guys could come and get like some? Because I don't know who's gonna deliver twice
That,
in one day.
it would just be 2 orders.
I would do 2 vendors, is what you're
Either
saying.
or the same vendor, but it's just 2 orders.
You think they're gonna bring one in the morning and one at night?
You're paying them for it.
Well, you're talking about one at lunch
If
and
you guys
then
want it.
one at 8 o'clock.
I mean, we've had the same, what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I think that'll be less complicated. You get a big order,
The guys heat it up when they.
put a tray,
Yeah.
put a big batch in the refrigerator for the night
Yeah.
crew, and the day crew eats at the moment.
Yeah.
So whatever you guys.
No,
Alright.
the thing is everybody gets,
Yeah.
is what,
Yeah.
you know, saying.
So I guess you guys can decide on that right now. I think last time we talked, you guys have to brainstorm on vendors, and again, you have to bring quotes, because if we don't have quotes and we don't have anything to move forward, we can't start telling them like, we have nothing to share with them. So you do have to bring quotes. Does anybody wanna lead that effort?
Well, you all work, I don't, I can do it. And, maybe Officer Amador.
I guess a
will
suggestion.
Suggest,
Pasta.
So, two things, right? Pasta and Casavana. It has had like, they have these, I don't know, a few people have bought it's these big aluminum trays of like chicken breast, like super simple and like arroz
I
con
can
gris.
check with
And that's it,
Elderly
everybody's
Affairs.
super happy because it's chicken y arroz con gris
So-
and
I can check with
chicharrita.
Elderly Affairs, because they do that for 130 people. Or 100 and something people for the bingos,
If
right?
I may, to not
Yes.
confuse you though, I wouldn't even go through Elderly Affairs, I would just go to Casavana, because they know. Just tell them,
Fine,
yeah,
okay.
So what do you think the guys are like, pasta or casavana?
Man, that chicken, very
Okay.
simple, it has, because everybody likes chicken. Yeah. Because the pasta is always good, true, it's good. But I noticed, okay, so a bunch of chicken breasts and arroz con gris and chicharrita, everybody's super happy, the food disappears, more than the pasta.
Okay. So it sounds like casavana.
Reserve some for the crews that come on.
Well, we'll have to make sure that there's some is put away for the, for the rest of the
it's
crew.
yeah. Yeah,
Because
because
don't
what they
take
do
home.
is, they'll
Take it
do,
home.
what they'll do is they'll do a tray, like a bigger tray, and then like a smaller tray. And then that tray goes into the fridge, exactly what you said, and then for the midnight, guys, when you come in, it's gonna be cold, put it
Just
in
heat
the
it up,
fridge,
yeah.
take it out and do your thing, and you're good, and then they're happy because they're getting.
Cause if the guys see 2 batches, hey man, I'm gonna take some home.
Yeah,
The whole family eats.
everybody's,
That's the best thing, Nancy. Just order the food and we don't have to deal with venues and all that stuff that we agreed last meeting.
yeah, you're seeing a ton of them.
And not only that, they actually eating the food because a lot of food, just stay
They
there,
didn't vote on
you go on it, they just.
you guys should just vote
We
on,
have to vote
is
on
it gonna
that.
be 1 order, 2 orders, so that the person that's gonna lead the effort knows what type of quote they're getting. Like, you guys should just determine that right now. There's no point in coming back next month and like, you know, having another discussion if you haven't, you should,
No, by next month, we should have already,
you should bring, yeah, so quotes need to be brought to next month's meeting.
Okay, so let's discuss the amount of food.
I would like to suggest, and if y'all want, cause y'all work, I don't. Number one, so I can visit these places during working hours. The other thing is, I would ask for the board's approval to utilize the knowledge and the experience of Dr. Amador.
I'll take it.
And how the police department does it and get guidance from him in relation to how much and this, at least we get some input from the police department side. Is that okay?
yeah.
Yeah, simple, 50, 50 or 51. And then how much is it for,
Let's just say 55 to be on the safe side.
okay, 55
I'm saying
people?
55 people.
Yeah, 55 people and that's it. And then
Food for
Bulk.
55 people.
bulk, yeah.
And you say chicken breast con gris and what, mariquitas?
And mariquitas, super simple, and I'm telling you, everybody's super happy with it. Everybody's chicken,
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry about the beef or everybody's chicken.
so it'll be chicken, the beans and rice mixed together, and the plantains. 3 things for 50,
Hungry, I understood.
for 55 people.
Yeah, they do salad too.
And salad.
And
You want salad
they do
too?
Salad too, yeah.
And salad.
So
And that's
it's gonna be
cost,
like-
55 people, Carolina, to be delivered, right?
So when they deliver it, they're delivering it in those little containers like we get
Those
from.
aluminum containers.
No, it's a big one.
The big-
No, they do a
The
plate,
cake,
Yeah,
you want the
yeah,
cake.
yeah.
and then you get a plate and then you serve yourself and put it in
Yeah,
the way,
that's it.
heat it up and that's it.
Have you been involved where the police department has done that already, and then I can cheat and ask you how many of those big,
Well, you would
Well,
ask for
that's what-
55.
People, just people.
Yeah.
just
For
people.
the people.
They would know, yeah, they
You
would
tell
know,
them 55 and they tell you.
they would know how.
The number is
That's super
55.
simple.
55 people.
But yeah, there's super people. But I don't remember who has done it first, is the thing. Do
Well,
you-
if you said Casavana.
Yeah, but you
No, I
know,
mean, like who's done it for us, like who's
Oh,
provided that to?
I don't think it's,
We don't need
I
that.
mean, I don't think you guys have to go to,
No.
the
just
person
tell them
you
all
need
that.
to get the quote from is Casavana.
Yeah, just give them all the information, they'll give you a price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I told you,
After all the
And the
different
other,
prices.
the other thing always with the fire department, you have 2 fire stations, I'm gonna have to split it.
So I guess to finish with police, delivery one, if you guys wanna just pick a date now, like that she already.
It was
has it
September
confirmed.
10th, wasn't it?
September 10 also, right?
I think that's what we agreed on last time.
I have September, I don't know about specific date, but that's fine.
No, I think
So
September
September
10.
10 is the meeting, is the.
Yeah, September 10 is the meeting.
Okay.
And we wanted to do it during that week, so I don't know if we do
The food first?
no, we do the
proclamation.
proclamation on the
The
10th,
10th?
and then on the 11th, we do the.
September
food for them.
11th,
Yeah,
September
September 11th, do the food for them,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
What, of course, this is not 100% set in stone, so if we notice that somebody's gonna provide something September 11th, then I'll let you guys know, and then to bring it over. But I know we've had stuff on September
So
11th.
then just do it on that Friday.
Do it on the Friday, on
On the
13th.
Friday, on 13th.
Friday the 13th, go, Friday the 13th.
So.
At least you know you
September-
made good. Everything else might be bad luck, but you're gonna have good food.
Is there any reason why we don't wanna do the 12th? We can't, it's either the 10th or the 13th.
Any day is good.
We'll make their day on the 13th. Everybody says, ooh, Friday the 13th, and then they'll get happy with food.
So that's your one police order, September 13th at 12:30 PM to be delivered.
That sounds good.
Okay. And then I guess it would be the same for fire, like the same food?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And how many? Or we'd have to get that info from them. You want me to get that info from them?
Please.
Because
Okay.
in
Well,
that
it's
case,
24
What
hours.
date?
No,
do
yeah,
you
but in that
finally
case-
decide?
it's 2 stations,
September 13th
So-
and 12:30 is. for the-
Yeah, but there's not that many, there's not 55 between both.
that's why she's gonna get us the
So
number.
we'll tell them it's only gonna be one order for fire? Or you're gonna,
Fire, because
Two
there's 2 stations,
yeah,
You know, if fire was here and could tell us, because you technically have 3 shifts, right?
No, they're
No, no, no.
24 hours.
it's 24 hours, so it's
They
only
are.
2, yeah, it's only 2 stations.
But this is what I'm saying.
And one shift.
Order for 55 people the same, so the next day people can eat, and maybe even the next day.
No, yeah, but the tricky question here is, are we gonna do the 2 stations or only 1 station?
No, you have to do
Oh,
both.
the 2 stations,
so,
so.
okay, so then for fire it would be 2 stations.
I think it's, yeah, less people.
And you're
Just have
delivering
one shift.
once to each. So
Yeah,
the
one-
total-
You wanna get some, maybe the next day, so what, maybe 35 people?
That's why- no, well-
Who's on, how many are on shift?
In that
So
case,
what
can
we'll
you,
do is
can
I'll
you
ask-
reach out how many
Yes, I'll ask and letting
The
them know,
head count,
hey,
yeah.
head count for each station.
each station,
And
yeah,
we're only delivering one, so let us know,
yeah,
and let us know what time works
Yeah,
best, I guess.
Exactly.
See, because of these, they're 24, so if you deliver by 12:30, the next day in the afternoon is when the next crew is gonna eat. They might not even wanna eat that food that's been sitting in the fridge.
But essentially, only one shift is gonna get the appreciation. The rest aren't gonna get anything.
Unless you do two, yeah, then you'd have to do 2 orders if that's how you.
when they get complicated, we do 2.
You are gonna come, because then they're gonna go, well, no, we have.
No, I'm just saying,
More
somebody's
shifts.
gonna get left out.
I mean, right, to multiply the amount actual, the whole station, so you need to, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Hey, I'm okay with one.
There goes the budget. We need to do one.
Everyone, this is the fridge, eat it up, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like.
I'll
order
we'll
extra.
recap it. So just so we're all on the same page. And really for the recording, so it's gonna be chicken, rice, beans, plantain salad for 55 people from Casa Habana, delivered in a big catering tray. September 13th at 12:30 PM, 1 order for police, that's it. For fire, it would be, we're asking them to deliver to 2 stations at the same time, or about the same time. And I will reach out to fire rep, have them confirm how many for this station, how many for that. And those are the 2 orders,
Yeah.
and they will let us know what time works best for them,
that's
we're only delivering once.
Yeah,
That's
So they
fine.
will tell
Yeah,
us.
only once.
All are you guys capping the amount of how much you're spending? Obviously, it has to be within your budget.
Yeah,
but
we
Yeah,
have
I
a
have
budget.
budget,
We
but
So anything is fair game with, well, I'm asking because then you still have to, you know, if you're doing anything else like plaques,
no,
that's
yeah.
a cost. I think it should be fine, but.
Yeah, but this will be cheaper than running the
Yeah,
praise and
running
the
the whole
food.
thing.
We should be good.
Well, anyways, the quotes will come back
Yeah.
next month and you guys
And
can
then we
approve
can
it.
go, and let me ask you, we're gonna do in Casabana, or we're gonna do, I know it's not open yet, but they do have the one in Pembroke Pines, the Latin America, just to compare prices.
Yeah, no, well, you could get a quote, but they like Catalana.
No, I'm asking.
No,
you.
I mentioned Catalana because we've had somebody,
Yeah.
you know, over the years and like multiple times a year, like send stuff from there.
Well, so that-
And like,
But then not
same, you know,
Affairs,
same.
Didn't elderly
You know,
affairs.
and I think what's there,
You let them know it's for the police department, they like your chicken, so.
Just so I understand, I'm familiar with what Tasmana does for the elderly affairs bingo.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
No,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
they do individual.
That's what I'm saying. Elderly affairs is the.
Yeah, so no, it's not the same
We're
as-
just getting one big
Exactly.
bump, okay.
So it's not the same.
Clear. That's what I thought. Okay.
So
That's
we-
why I'm saying I wouldn't bother, like elderly affairs, what they're gonna do, because their setup is different.
Right. Okay, all in favor?
But we need a motion for this, right?
Well,
I mean, this was discussion,
it
you
was-
guys,
that's-
you're not approving the
We're not
quote yet.
doing quote, so-
You guys have to bring the quote, so you
That
can
will do
approve it.
I'm voting, I'm asking for a vote that that's the plan we want to use. And Kyle is going to get them to get a quote.
No, the committee members need to get a quote.
Okay, so there we go. Now, who's going to handle getting that quote?
I think you just mentioned that you would do it.
I,
because they don't-
yes, but we didn't vote yet. Don't we have to vote on who's doing what?
No, it's a
No.
discussion.
I don't, they go this far out, like 4 months away to say, hey, in 4 months, I want.
I'm not, I think it should be fine, but right now it's just a quote. You guys really wouldn't be approving it anyway. We need to be clear to the restaurant that it's just a
Okay.
quote.
And also to let them know it's for September.
Yeah, so September 13th is the date.
Yeah, that they don't think, oh, yeah. for
If
next
you
month,
guys
it's
want,
September.
to help Nancy out, you can make a vote saying that, you know, we're agreeing that it's gonna be catering. If anybody wants to do that, a motion that we're gonna approve to cater, 1 order to police, 2 orders for fire. In catering trays on September 13th.
We just discussed it. It's the same thing. I mean, what's a motion gonna do?
Well, that's
That's
what you're,
what
you're not going back and still discuss.
Okay,
That's really what it would.
okay, so I'll make the motion to do this plan, get quotes from Casabana for 55 people and have it delivered to, no, get the quote.
Get the quotes.
And-
Remember that we waited
And bring it here to
for-
the next, somebody bring it here to the next meeting for the police for 55 people, and once we get the number for firemen for the stations, we'll get that quote also.
Second,
All right, let me see what I just said, because.
And I think to be clear, the motion is really more the plan. It's not for somebody to go get the quote, because you don't need a vote for that.
Okay, so the
It's really
plan
that
is,
plan, so
do
you're
it
setting
this way.
the plan up for this year. Especially because it's something different compared to what you guys have done in the past.
yeah, whatever you said, say.
And I think
Basically, what we voted on is to use Casavana, 55 people for fire for September 13th to be delivered to the police station. The menu,
The menu has been provided, chicken, rice and beans, plantains and salad. That's
right,
what you're
you
gonna,
gave it a name, I didn't get it all.
Margarita.
What's it called?
plantain chips, plantain chips.
That's the one.
All right, but whatever, but that's pretty much what.
so you're pretty much getting. It could be 1 quote or 3 quotes from them, but the point is that it's 3 deliveries.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we need the head count of the fire,
So you're good to go on police. You have everything you
Yeah.
need for police.
the one we're missing.
I will get the
Yeah.
numbers and the times that work best for fire and I'll pass it on to you guys. And I'll do it before the next meeting, so like that you can just have all your quotes for them. Cause you'll need that to get the quote.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if between now and the next meeting, if I go to Casavana and get a quote, they're gonna ask me, we already know we need 55 police.
Mhm.
But should I be able to to supply to them the amount of the fire?
So I'm gonna get that number.
Yeah, but you said before the next meeting.
I will work on it in the next week, so like that you can go with all the
Yeah, just
information
one-
ready.
just
That's
one
what
time.
That's what I'm asking.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't get
Yes,
all.
So I have all the
Mhm.
information when I talk to police and when I talk to, regarding the fire matter. When I talk to the caterers. Okay,
Okay, so I can't put in my, minutes, the number for the fire. No.
Fire to be confirmed by
That-
Adam.
yeah,
Police
I know,
is
I know
the-
police is 55, but fire, to be a, I'm gonna put TB, to be a.
right.
It should be something around 555 too, between both of them. But it's better to have the head count
You're thinking how much?
between both houses. It's supposed to be
Well, I
like,
don't know, because a fire shift, you don't have more than 10 people.
Basically,
I gave that, but
basically
remember,
three
it's
orders.
24 hours. So let's say there's 5 people there, but then
another 5 is gonna come in, or let's say another 10 comes in.
So you want food left over for the other shifts, no?
Eventually,
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
That's what I was-
That's what's gonna happen.
Police,
Yeah.
I mean, when the fire rep is here.
Yep, but that's okay, we're gonna ask him and he'll let us know.
Because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have fridge there, so what they do is, whatever they don't eat, look, the food they ate,
Yeah,
just
heat it up.
This is for the public safety
that way
meeting,
more
that's our
people-
appreciation, that's it.
That's more people enjoy it
Yeah.
instead of just one shift.
Yeah.
We have a
Okay.
plan.
All right, anything else on that?
So,
We need to get information from the police and the fire departments as to whose names are gonna go on these plaques. They're gonna have to supply some information to us.
Yeah, they always do every year. They're the ones that
Okay,
pick it.
So who is responsible for contacting those people?
She-
So I'll send an
She reached
email
out to-
to our rep. And I'll send an email to our rep
get an email.
that we need a date by, that we need it before September. So by August, we need the 2 winners.
Yeah, by August, because
And I'll say like the beginning of August, and give that information to you guys, so then you can confirm
So we
the.
want the nominees'
Yeah,
names.
that's what you're, if you're still doing.
Yeah,
the
that's
same.
that's how we've always
I'm
been
doing it.
done it.
Well, you're gonna need it in time to get your plaques made. So I'll to request nominees' names
By August,
Tell them by August
by
or
first
something.
week of August.
Whatever, I would say August 1st, if that's a weekend, then whatever that first Monday is,
First of August.
First weekday in August.
is that way.
Yeah, the first is a Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Gotta get those nominees' names, get those plaques made. We're gonna use the same type plaques as we always have.
Yeah,
the same
Keep it the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay,
The KISS theory.
uh.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We didn't make a motion, so we don't need a motion.
Yeah, I don't think anybody made a proper motion. We just called the
Yeah.
vote, but there was. no
Yeah, we don't
motion.
need a motion for having Isles reach out to the, people to get the names on the plaques.
I don't even know if there was a motion on the table.
No, there wasn't.
There was,
There wasn't.
so that's not.
That's
you
it.
We don't
called
need
the
a
vote
motion.
And there was no motion,
What did I say?
so.
Do we need? a
No, you
motion?
second something
Wait,
else.
wait,
The food.
I make a motion that we.
No, you don't need a motion.
Don't want them, okay.
You don't need it.
Cards for next month, all of us.
All right,
Quick, there's gonna be 8.
Well, I will
Any other-
say,
any other information? Anybody got anything else to talk about?
yes, you guys are due for your budget on June 5th, so. I had sent out an email that your budgets are due. I provided a copy of what you guys need to fill out, it's right in front of you. No, I mean, you guys can keep it
I'm
the
just-
same. I mean, I don't know. It's really up to you guys, whatever you guys are planning to request for the year.
This is when we have to go before council, right?
Right.
That's when I begged last year and they didn't do anything.
So I will say that the difference this year is that this time it's a voting meeting. Last year was just a workshop.
So you get your answer right then and there?
Well, if they want to move on anything, they can. Because it is a voting meeting. And like that, you know where they stand. Budget still has to go through 2 hearings, but like that, you know where council stands in terms of what they want to give you guys for your.
Well,
My begging didn't work last year, so.
I'm ready to say, we can get into discussion here on this now.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
but to be clear, you guys wanted to build this out.
My feelings is that, okay, yeah, I'm looking at the $4,800. My feeling is this, we don't know yet what we're going to spend. This is why I don't like doing this appreciation breakfast at the end. Like, we sort of do it earlier in the year. We know how much we've got, we know what it's gonna cost, and then we know what we have left over to do other things. Now we've got a bit of money left over, and, we're not aware yet of what it's gonna cost us for the breakfast. We gotta come back on that. Now we're rushing because we're trying to spend the money before the next fiscal year starts. And that drives me crazy.
And we get money back. Last year.
Well, the thing is, you get money back, but if you need more money, we need more money to do more things. But because that breakfast, we don't know what it's gonna cost at this stage of the game, we hold back. And then we leave money on the table, and I don't wanna do that.
But this
But
still
let me
can
ask you,
interfere
yeah.
with your current.
No, but that's what I was gonna ask, because we can come out with a number right now,
I just-
Oh, thank you so much.
we can put a projection right now, and then if we need to do any changes, we can do so after, or?
So this
once
is what we're
starts?
requesting
Okay,
for
because,
the new year.
for example, like, this year, it was 4,800,
Mhm.
so if we can, just to throw a number out there, let's round it out to 5,000. We can put that there, but then let's say if we think that we need
If
five
they
hundred
give it
dollars
to you
more,
guys, you can always move it.
okay,
But when, like, let's say they approve, yes, we're gonna give public safety $5,000.
okay.
And you guys have it allocated in marketing materials, but you wanna move it to
Then we
another
can
one,
motion
you
it,
guys
move
can
it
do
out.
that. When you have the funding, when we're in the new fiscal year, you guys are allowed to move. I'll remind you, up to 700. After 700, you have to go to council to request.
Yeah, that I remember, but let me ask you something, like, if we come out with a number right now, and then next meeting we say like, oh no, we did the math and we think it's $500 more, can we actually revise it, or no, whatever we put?
Well,
here?
the deadline is June
June
5th,
fifth,
so
so yeah,
it's
so
whatever
it's
you
not like-
submit.
So it has to be
Okay,
for
it
that.
has to be for this one, okay.
Well, we know that the breakfast is
So,
not gonna be
If I
4,000
can
bucks.
walk you through this really quickly, just so you guys understand something, your year-end projection. If you want, if you get me the quote, even before the committee meets, I can go based off of that, so. Because we have to fill out the projection, so, right, if we have a quote, we kind of already know what to base it off. Or if you guys think you're gonna go use the 4,000 for the appreciation, then, go for it. It's probably gonna be closer to like 2,000.
Yes, and let me ask you, because then the other 2,000, we can allocate it some other.
Yeah, so this isn't touching this year.
Okay,
This is planning for next fiscal year. This is you guys telling council, we need X amount of dollars. That's what you're doing here. This doesn't have to do with, like, this doesn't limit you to the current money. you
yeah,
have.
no,
Yeah.
our money right now, we.
No, yeah, I want to
it's
be clear
approved, yeah.
because let's say you approve the quote for the breakfast next meeting and you have money left over, you guys still have time to use that money. It's not like you lost it already. It's until the end of
No,
September.
we're gonna use it this.
Yeah,
week.
but that's what I was gonna say, like, that's why I want the quote already done for next meeting, so that way we know, and then. We
Then you
don't
have
have to
time
get
to
to the
use it.
last minute, what we usually do, and then
We lost.
we get hanging.
And on that note, we have ordered shirts and hats in the past. Do we have members right now that need a shirt? Maybe you've only got one shirt. You need a shirt, don't you?
I have one only,
You have one.
but
Yeah, okay.
But, we've been wearing it for
So
a while. And also, did you get a hat?
nobody, you guys didn't approve. You guys didn't
We
approve.
never
that.
got that.
You guys brought a quote and then you didn't approve it.
Okay, so there you go. There's things that we need to finish up on. And if we have money left in the account now, maybe we can order the hats at least, because
So whatever you guys want to order, bring a quote and approve it. That's all you have to do. You guys still have time. You still have June, you still have July, you still have August, you still have September, but you have to bring a quote. If you don't bring a quote, then you're not moving on anything. You're gonna lose the money.
who's doing the hats for,
You guys haven't talked about hats this year. So
So
And you don't have
question
to-
is,
you don't
who's
have
doing
to-
the hats for the town for other committees.
Their other committees don't have hats.
They don't have hats. See, we do things where we're outside at different events, because we're the police committee, and we show up at those things to show our face and help out. So,
Through the chair, I just want to bring you guys back to, because we're talking about two different items.
okay.
This is the one we, yeah, is the budget of what you're gonna ask for next year. So
That's
you
what
guys,
I'm asking about.
right, so
So,
this is what you guys need to fill out.
We have to fill it out tonight.
Okay, so.
And you wanna do that, Eddie?
Well, I did send you
And,
guys this in
and the
advance.
thing is this, anything that we bring up right now, hats, shirts, whatever, you're asking for a quote first, we can't.
she's asking for a budget, so we can just
What
say
do
like,
you wanna ask
let's
council?
shoot for 5,500. And then
Exactly.
we put it down, okay, this, we allocate it however we want, so let's shoot
Okay,
for
then let's-
5,500.
You just
I
have to
got
go line item to line.
Yeah, allocate it in those line, and then they submit it, they tell us yes, or they tell us no, we're gonna give you only 5, then that's it.
If you want,
Omar, how many
guys,
shirts have you got?
Me?
Elderly,
Two.
public safety, you've got 2. You've got 1, you've got none, you
No,
have
no.
1, so everybody's got a shirt.
Yeah.
But do you wanna put shirts on the list to order?
Yeah.
Shirts and hats.
Shirts and hats.
if I may,
hats.
you guys need to go through the line item, because if now you're just throwing out stuff that is not related.
For public safety committee line, put 500.
Well, there's nothing there,
No.
that's a zero line
No,
item.
no, I know, but we're doing for next year, not for.
No, but go under banners, that's a zero,
That would
like,
be the
that's always
first
been
thing,
zero.
yeah.
It's banners is the first line item, really.
Mhm.
So you see, right now, you guys were given $200. Your projection is zero, you guys haven't spent anything on banners. Does that make sense?
We haven't even ordered whatever it was we were gonna order.
Did we ever talk about it?
No, you guys have
Never
not talked about it.
decided,
That's what I'm saying, you have to be,
so we have to do that tonight,
no.
No,
okay?
no.
No, we don't have to
No.
worry about this
This
year's
is
money.
how much money next year.
We're
Next,
working on
how
next
much
year.
money do you wanna ask for council? That's all.
That's
I-
what I'm saying, because we're gonna ask, so we can ask, we can say that we wanna ask 500 for public safety.
But no,
for
but
banners,
I'm
for-
trying to guide you,
I
yeah.
get it, we can do $200 of banners, we're gonna use it for this year, but we can do the.
But you could do something else with banners next year.
So-
I get that, so we can put.
Another 200,
Another 200
Okay.
for banners,
So
200,
the request is 200.
200.
okay?
Okay.
And then the breakfast, you can stay with 4,000.
Okay,
So
let's do 4,000.
4,000.
Education material can go to 1,000.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for you. The needs would be 600, because needs is, we're planning for the same amount of dollars. They want you guys to plan as if you were keeping the same amount of dollars.
Yeah,
Which is the total 4,800.
correct.
So what we could do is 600 there, and then you see how there's a column that says wish list request?
Okay,
That would be the extra 400 you're asking. We're making it a total of 1,000.
go ahead.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
So it'll be. for
And
two,
then for shirts
okay.
and supplies, you
We can
guys
do-
were given zero this year.
Okay, so we're
Now
gonna,
we can do 700,
shirts and hats.
yes. I can put the woods for 700. Right, and then that
700.
total 5,
So the
55.
need would be zero, because again, we have to keep the need
the need that
column
we
stays at the
this
same.
year, yeah,
So the request
will
would
be
be
700.
700. So from what I'm gathering, you guys are asking for an extra 1,100 next fiscal year, correct?
Mhm.
No, wait, it should add up to 5,500, so which one?
No,
is-
extra,
Extra.
extra, 1,100
So you want to keep your 4,800
plus 1,100.
plus you're asking for an extra 1,100. That's what I have from what we just talked about.
Yes, 4,800 and.
You would want 200 for the
Oh, yeah,
banners.
yeah, because,
Okay,
yeah, we have
I'll go through.
$400
yeah.
more for.
4,800 plus 1,100 and, wish.
So your
Right.
wish is an extra 1,100,
Correct.
which 400 would be for educational materials and 700 for shirts and supplies.
Right. And then we have the original
And
4,800.
you want to keep your original 48.
Yeah.
So you and I have the same thing,
Yeah, so then total is gonna be 5,900 total?
50.
The new figure is
So
5,900?
Your wish list total is 59.
5,900,
That's what you guys want your budget to look
Yes.
at next year.
Yes.
and I begged last year and they left it the same.
So now we have to give,
Yeah, but that, in that case, you can go back and forth, you go to 59, and then we can either settle for 55 or
No, you
The
can't,
local-
you can't negotiate. You go and beg and then they decide whenever they decide, yes, we're gonna give you what you want, or no, we leave you the same, or they might come back with another number. Cause I went up there and I told them we were the least funded committee and that we didn't wanna have that record anymore. Try to use a little humor. We don't want the lowest, and they came back with 4,800.
But to be honest, and it's not throwing them the, like, to be honest, the reason they don't give us more is because at the end of the day.
We have money left over.
We have money left
Yeah.
over. So they're saying like.
How can you ask
what
more?
we're giving you, it's more than enough for you guys to use
Yeah.
through the
Yeah,
year.
yeah, I get it.
So we need to really use it.
So to that point, one of the line items is wish list, you guys have to give justification. So what would be the justification for asking for an extra? For the $700 shirts and supplies, you guys just mentioned your events are outside, so I guess that would be the justification.
I'll tell you what I need as the chair, in the activities and the events that I attend and piggyback with other committees, is giveaways. Amador is aware of the roles of the police badges and junior police officer and all the different giveaways. Now, somebody might say, well, that's, we need shirts more than we need giveaways.
No.
But
What do you give away?
the giveaways are what gets the crowds, especially the kids, to our table at any event. And I always get a free table from all the other committees. They offer that to us. And I take advantage of it. And a lot of you come and help me. So while it might not seem like anything really big, like shirts and hats, the giveaways are what gets the people.
No, but they're
That's why-
agreeing
that's why-
with you.
Yeah, but that's why in
That's why
the
he's asking for
education
more.
material, I want them to
Give
round it up to
more.
1,000.
We're asking
Yeah.
for an additional
They're on the same
400.
page.
All right, I'm saying handouts, brochures and giveaways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We
I'm not
asked for
saying-
more.
We asked for an additional 400 on,
400 on those.
so we could get more stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're on the same page.
yeah, we're in the same page for you.
Through the chair, if I may, I'm breaking the rules today, but the Dorothy accountant in the room noticed that you only have $500 left for the fiscal year. So you're gonna be over budget, if that sounds right, with the breakfast you're doing.
No.
No,
Because
because the
that's-
actuals are for last fiscal year.
So what's the actuals for this year?
4,800.
The actuals are what
Oh,
you spent.
I don't
It would be good to, it would be good to know what you have
Yeah.
this year, so you can plan accordingly for next
So,
year. You
I don't
always
think
get
we
actuals.
spent-
You guys,
Mhm.
it hasn't changed since the last agenda, but here, I'm happy to pull it up once again.
We haven't spent hardly anything, I don't think, no.
No, because we've always got to worry about what we're gonna get you at
Breakfast.
breakfast at
That's
the
why
end
we
of
wanna
the
take it
year.
out of the.
Drives me
out of
crazy.
the
But you
way.
guys, we have this
And then we need money.
conversation every
have-
I
meeting.
know.
You guys have
$4,000.
projections. Your projections are what you're supposed to be
Yeah.
basing yourself on.
And it's gonna be less.
But keep in mind,
you're-
to make projections, they should have what the actuals are, because they can't come up with
Yeah.
actual.
No, but they receive their budget every month. This month I was out, so it wasn't attached to their agenda, but you guys do receive a copy of your budget every month, so you guys are up to date, at least until last month, you're up to date with what you're spending. And I'm happy to send you an email since I didn't attach it to this agenda package, just so you guys have it for reference. Your actuals are $235.
$235? Oh my goodness.
Spent, so far.
Nice.
Yeah, those are what your actuals are. That's what you spent
That's what we spent,
so far to date
yeah.
in this fiscal.
I mean, we gotta move, so we don't give anything back.
That's what I'm saying, that's the reason they don't give us more, because they know
We're
that,
giving back.
well, what we're getting, we don't completely use it, we don't.
Okay,
And can I ask you for the banners, the justification for that one?
The ones we have are.
I mean, the last one is you guys put large banner for displays at events. I don't know if that stays the
Well,
same.
they're getting worn. They're getting worn. So we might need to replace them.
Need to replace banners, but what banners do you guys have now? I've never seen any.
The one that says for the public safety, we hang it in the back.
Do we have two?
We have one, I think, on the table, the front, and then we have one in the back.
The white one with the thing on it and we.
Who
hang
has
up.
it in their possession? Because I haven't seen that in the years I've been here.
We put it up to
Doesn't
do
say
the
you
the
have-
bicycle safety.
And
That's what I'm asking. Okay,
Yeah,
so you may need to replace the banners.
Yeah.
Got it.
but
Okay.
wasn't there one for the table in the front too, or no?
That's, I don't think we had one for the table. I think, isn't there a tablecloth that we get printed up and we just never did that?
No, I know we have
And the
one
thing,
banner
the
for
thing
sure.
with, the thing with that, anything with something on the table, people stand in
It
front
gets
of it,
covered.
you can't see it anyway. The one that hangs is.
We do that with the
what
zip
works
ties. We do that at the at the bike rodeo. We've tied in the back when we did the helmet giveaway like 2 years ago or
Right.
something. And we know we have that one because you roll it up and you
I-
put it
I-
in the,
I should have it. I would be the only one who had it.
yeah,
So,
because I packed it in the box for you. And
but we do need shirts, hats,
yeah, we're asking for an additional 700 on that, so we could get the shirts and the caps.
Same person.
If,
Didn't we have, that hat?
No,
No.
we spoke about it, but we never had it done because I don't think we had enough money or they took too long or something. Yeah, I'm positive.
you guys talked about it, but you never. I don't remember why, but I'm sure it's.
I know we didn't, I know we don't have them.
I know we don't have them. So if I may, I think I collected all the information I needed from you guys, but I wanna go over it to make sure we're all on the same page. So for year-end projections right now, banners, again, correct me if I'm wrong. I see 0 for this year, because you guys have never even talked about banners this fiscal year. Do you think you're gonna order them from here to then? Again, this is just a projection, so what do you guys?
We
the
could.
one we've got.
If we, yeah, but if we need to waste
So
money,
do I say 200 for projections?
yeah, if we need to waste money, that's a good thing.
No, but
to
it's
get.
not waste money. It's-
No, I don't mean waste, I mean use.
Buy stuff that we need.
Yeah,
So we need to just jump on it, like, after next meeting, we need to. address
Whatever you
it.
guys wanna spend dollars on that you think you need, you guys just need to bring quotes next.
Yeah.
That's all. So 200, I'm sorry, right? Okay. Appreciation breakfast, probably like 2,000 this year, no?
Go to my closet and look.
well, open.
I think.
And then the other one.
Third training,
You're saying $2,000 for the breakfast?
this is projection, what you guys think you're gonna spend by end of year.
I would say 2,200 just in case.
Just put 30.
Oh, sure,
Three.
yeah.
Just put 30.
Okay, so
Yeah.
3,000. Okay, and then CERT training, CPR, I haven't seen you guys move on that, so I would think it's there.
Yeah, we can because,
You take a picture of it?
remember he was in.
Yeah, but you guys can get
Yeah, no.
And then shirts and supplies, you guys sound like you want something, so let's say 150. And that's also based on last year's action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the request, which all equal to 4,800, the same amount, is 200 for banners, 4,000 for appreciation breakfast, 600 for educational materials. Your wish list, so the additional dollars you're requesting is an extra 400 for educational materials and an extra 700 for shirts and supplies. The justification for the extra shirts and supplies are that you guys do events outside.
And we only have one.
And then your educational materials are that public safety supports other events and needs giveaways for tables.
Need to tell me you would have one.
So that would bring you, if you were to get everything you wanted, for a total of 5,900.
Okay, correct.
That's fine.
Can I have a motion to make sure that, I said it?
I'll do a motion.
Second,
Okay, what
What's
was
the motion?
what was the motion again?
What is the motion? You can just. say
Whatever
what the
it is,
total
fine.
is.
To submit
those
the,
figures.
to submit the $5,900 budget request for
Huh?
next year.
Okay, let me write
it's
that.
blue,
It was Johnny and Omar,
Yeah.
Motion to request a total of
5,900 for
5,900
budget.
for next year's,
2025 fiscal year budget.
and then seconded by Omar.
Johnny.
we have hat. We have a new hat. Is it, do you mind taking a picture and send it to me?
But that we just ordered,
Okay,
or are they old?
no, we just saw it over.
Old? We just
No.
ordered?
He's saying we just-
I don't
Because
remember.
as a matter of fact, when we were in the meeting here, remember when, with the last thing that we did here?
Well, I can pull up whatever you guys spent last year, so I'll tell you right now.
I don't remember because I would have it with my shirt, but we're gonna have new members coming in maybe, and so it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
we need to have at least.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're gonna have,
Hold on,
I
I'll tell you
remember
guys right
We
now.
were here, and that's when we got hot.
I thought it fell through. I never spoke about it.
No, you're right. You guys spent $171 last month.
Oh my God, I have to look for mine then. Let me see.
$171 you guys spent on 7 hats. With the
that's what
logo,
I thought, because I remember.
Yeah.
my-
but that was last fiscal year. So you guys ordered this May 2023,
Okay, but we only ordered 7,
correct?
so now
Okay.
if this gentleman becomes a new member, he's gonna need a hat.
7, so you guys should have extras.
Yeah, because it was a minimum.
Where are those?
You guys took
Usually
them.
they-
I'll check here, but I think you guys took them. We can go back to the meeting.
I don't even remember mine.
They already lost the one.
I'm selling them.
Maybe. this is
Picking
why
a
we
profit.
don't-
I got-
Yeah, well, maybe that's the one extra we got.
I don't remember.
When you sound like me.
So what I'll do, just so we're all, I know you guys approved it anyways, but what I'll do is, I will send you a copy of what you guys agreed on. Just so you'll have it for reference, and then whoever I guess it should probably be the chair, but you guys should be there for support, is there is a meeting date that has been scheduled when that working budget is gonna happen with council and the committees, and that's when you'll have to go and present your case.
I went last time, I begged, it didn't work, so somebody has to have
But
better
last
luck
year
than
was
me.
just a workshop. This time it's a voting meeting, so they can choose to vote. if they
Yeah,
want
but
to.
I'm saying the presentation, I'm not begging 2 years in a row.
Oh, well.
Okay?
I'll be back in one of you guys to do it then.
Yeah, well.
I'll go.
I didn't have luck.
Okay. Got it. And I'll send you a copy of this, and I'll send you the date, so you guys calendar yourselves. And then I'll send you a copy of your current budget. Thank you.
Oh,
We are adjourned.
Okay, new business,
1 second.
police appreciation plaque nominees,
No, we're in adjournment, we did all that.
Yeah, we did
liaison's gonna reach out.
Yes,
we are in the, let's make like a tree and,
we're on the adjournment. Motion to adjourn.
I'll do that one.
You one announcement.
Oh.
You're not a hockey.
One announcement.
You're not a
One
hockey.
announcement. One is, bike rodeo is gonna be September 28th, as of right now. And that, Neos had mentioned a little bit, I'm working on something called Faith in Blue. And I reached out to a, place of worship. They are extremely interested, so what I'll do is, as soon as we gotta get closer to it in October. As soon as we get closer to it, I'll give you guys more information. It'll really, from the committee, all it's gonna be is to be present.
And what's the faith in blue, like a mass or something?
So what happens is a church,
Church,
kind of, hosts an event. So,
Do we know the church and do you guys are reaching out to?
I have Elevate
Okay.
that is extremely interested in doing it.
Robin, do
At
you
their
work with
location.
them already, because the pastor? School with my son, I will help you with anything in relation to,
That's great.
um.
Yeah, super interested. They have reached out to me when they first heard
His
about
first
it.
name is Danny, but Egyptiaco is his last name,
Oh, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Spanish one. No, the Spanish.
it's the big white one on the curve there by the.
Yeah, by the
Yes,
gas
I-
station.
Yeah, and the thing is that they have a big location, so they can host everything. It's almost like another bike rodeo, without the trick stars and stuff like that. You know, it's just a big event, a lot of police stuff and the whole community. So I'm working on it, but I mean, we still have a few months to go. When I get more information, I'll let you guys know.
So it's something that we can participate in and like we do with tables or other areas of,
Yeah, table, I mean, you know, to show presence,
okay,
because there's not really much other
I'm in.
than that, you know. You know, maybe some security, help with some of the security and stuff like that.
So we could do like we do at the bike rodeo, put our table with the handouts and stuff, and whoever wants that comes by and gets it.
No. that's-
But the date,
No, but this
date
one-
is to be determined or
September 20, he said September 28th.
No,
right?
September 28th is bike rodeo,
Bike rodeo.
bike rodeo.
It's September 28th.
right, but the Faith in Blue
And it's October.
is sometime in October. It's not a set date. That's what I understood. Thank you. Do we have a next meeting date?
You guys still remain on the fourth Tuesday of every month,
And that is
June 25th.
June 25th.
Yes,
What time do you know yet?
7 p.m.
17. All right, we are past 8 o'clock.
We gotta make a motion to adjourn.
That's what- that's
And
what-
I don't,
I'll
is
do
it
the
here where they
Motion.
figure out if they're gonna do one for July? Yeah, because a lot of people are not doing July, a lot of committees.
No, that's just EAP that doesn't do it.